The Spanish colonial class structure was hierarchical and rigid, and it was largely based on race, birthplace, and social status. The main classes were 1. Peninsulares. These were Spanish-born individuals who moved to the colonies. They occupied the highest positions in colonial administration, the church, and the military. Their authority and privilege stemmed from their direct connection to Spain. 2. Criollos, Creoles. These were people of Spanish descent who were born in the colonies. While they were often wealthy landowners and occupied high social positions, they were generally excluded from the top echelons of colonial administration and power, which were reserved for peninsulares. This distinction often led to tensions between the two groups. 3. Mestizos. This group consisted of people of mixed European, usually Spanish, and indigenous ancestry. Mestizos occupied a middle social status. They could achieve social mobility to some extent, but were generally subordinate to the peninsulares and criollos. Over time, many mestizos became part of the growing urban population and played key roles in various economic activities. 4. Indigenous peoples. The native populations were generally at the bottom of the social hierarchy. They were often subjected to forced labor and lived under severe restrictions. However, they also retained some of their traditional social structures and communities, which were partially recognized by colonial authorities. Africans and Afro-descendants. Enslaved Africans and their descendants formed another significant class. They were forced to work on plantations, in mines, and in households. Their social status was the lowest, and they faced extreme discrimination and harsh conditions. Over time, free Afro-descendants began to form communities and could achieve certain levels of social mobility, though significant barriers remained. This colonial class system has had a lasting influence on Latin American societies. Although formal colonial structures ended in the 19th century, social and economic disparities rooted in this historical hierarchy persist.